All right. Test, test. All right. Ooh, that is rough. That is a rough sound. That's rough. That is a rough sound. All right, cool, cool, cool. Audio seems okay. Adjust brightness until the image is barely visible. I don't see nothing. I can't make it 69. Uninstalling. Okay, so I have no clue what to expect from this game. I've seen like one trailer and it was just for the world, and it just looked like a really pretty game. Um, I've heard that it's unique and it's open world, but aside from that, really have no idea what to expect. Ooh. Biomutant. Biomutant. Parkour! A dud. That is a big boy. Oh, snap. Oh! Uh-oh. Should probably run from that, I would think. Oh, that's not good. I need a better TV. The blacks on my TV are so, like, it's all, like, pixelated. Polski. Kapusi!
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
That's kind of neat, how that was like the intro into just the main menu.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Thank you. Thank you for being so welcoming. Auto advanced dialogues, absolutely. Scale. Oh, we'll leave that the way it is for now. Compass, camera. Depth of field is on. We'll leave it on for right now, but focus on the player. Sprint toggle is on. Beautiful. Vibration is on. Smoothing. Scales. I always turn the master down just a bit for streams. Gibberish? What is gibberish? The ambiance. See, already this is great. Developers, I applaud you. Any game where you have a difference between sound effects and ambiance, that should always be a thing. Always. Frequency, narrator, and gibberish. Adjust how often the narrator speaks and how often the creatures speak gibberish. That's very cool. I'm gonna leave it the way it is just for now, because that's, I'm assuming, what the developers would want. The amount of sharpening, I do like my pictures pretty crisp and sharp, but we'll leave it at 20 for now. Not gonna mess with that at all. QTE on a complete. I have no idea. Oh, automatically complete QuickTime events? No, no, no. Background opacity. I kind of like not having it. Make it massive. Just leave it medium. Now we'll just do it like that. All right, cool, cool, cool. I always like to tweak the options and stuff before I start a game, or at least look at them. Go medium. What is this little guy's name? This little fella. Oh, hey, is that me?
Encode your DNA.
Encode your DNA. Oh my. Look at his teeth. He's like a little weird rat person. Rex. That's a neat little. It's like a little vampire. These cute little feet. They're cute little feet. Do I have to have an eye patch? Oh, what is... I can't tell if he's angry or if he's smiling. A fip. What is... Its head is so small compared to its body. Look at his little eye. A miracle. That looks like a miracle. If I saw that race and was like, what do you think this species is called? Murgle, absolutely. So I think this one is pretty cool. His mouth is open now. It looks weird. I think I might go with the vampire one. The Rex. He looks so weird with his mouth open like that. Okay, so I actually didn't even realize it was changing the stats on the right. So he has a little more health. Let's see. Less melee damage, more key energy, which I'm not entirely sure what that means just yet. Decent charisma. What is it? Which one is initially selected then? Oh, it's like he has like a small head at first. When I go up to primal, he has like a little head and then it gets all big and changes. So I'm between the Rex and the Fip. I think I might actually go with the Fip just because he looks funny to me. Health and armor are lower, melee damage is also lower, but power, key energy, and energy regen are all substantially higher, and that sort of almost makes me think that it's going to be like maybe a magic build or something. Okay, define your character's starting attributes. To see more detailed explanations of what effect each attribute has, press the touchpad.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is wild. This is weird. Can I still press? Okay, it's not too late. Wait. Alright. Hold on 1 second. Close that out, get rid of those notifications. Okay, vitality, obvious. Okay, so health and the energy cost of dodging. Amount of health you have, armor. Okay. That's melee damage for strength, that makes sense. So how is strength and melee damage different though? Adds to your melee damage. But then it says right here, oh, okay, I guess it makes sense. So intellect defines how much key energy you have, how fast it regenerates, and how much damage you deal with psi powers and mutations. Also defines the amount of moves you can perform while trying to complete puzzles. Okay, so power is how much damage you deal with psi powers and mutations. Key energy is obviously, yeah, that makes sense. Agility, overall speed. So isn't agility and movement speed like the exact same thing then? The move speed stat defines your movement speed. The agility attribute defines your overall speed. What's the difference? How easy it is to persuade other characters as well as how I can't talk today. How high your barter skill is, stat, whatever. It's a good day to stream, right? When I can't speak worth a damn. Barter luck attribute defines how lucky you are. The higher your luck, the higher your critical chance and loot chance. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably like I kind of want to go mixed, like even, but I also sort of want to build toward intellect. So funny looking. Maybe like intellect and agility a little bit. Kind of go back here. Vitality goes down, strength goes down a little bit. Intellect. I'm not even looking at what he looks like. I don't want to. Hold on.
Encode your
Let me go back.
DNA.
Because if it actually, because I'm going to change it completely
Define your
here,
genetic
so.
structure.
Oh god, it's getting like human-like sort of over here. I don't like that at all. Oh, look, he's a rabbit man, a rabbit boy. See? His head is way too big.
Encode your DNA.
I guess that makes sense.
Define your genetic structure.
It's crazy how much like of the head and face it changes.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
That's not terrible. I want the intellect, but like it just makes their heads massive. I don't want a massive head.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
See, this one's a little bit different. That almost kind of... What does that remind me of? Dax and Jackster? Jokes. Jokes. I make a jokes. That's kind of weird looking right there.
Encode your DNA.
The dum-dum.
Define your genetic structure.
That looks like a prostitute, a monkey prostitute. He's got like a massive kangaroo head. He definitely is a marsupial.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
I wonder if, like, throughout the game, if I'll be... Oh, God. Oh, that's terrifying. I'd be terrified if I saw that thing running at me. I wonder if you can increase, like, your intelligence and stuff individually. Kind of like in the Souls games where you level up, or most RPGs, actually.
Encode your DNA.
Okay, I'm just going to suck it up and find a good fit that I like.
Define your genetic structure.
Just kind of trying to see which way does what. So yeah, I feel like this is probably the best intellect because he doesn't have a massive head. Is that making his... When I go to Charisma, does it make his eye patch smaller? Kind of looks like it is, a little bit. Can we get it to 20? No, 20. I'm trying to get vitality and strength both to 20. There we go. I want him to have a larger body. I don't know why it makes his body smaller. I'm making it go further towards strength, but it makes his body smaller? That's kind of weird. Maybe it's just the agility? No, because going down to intellect makes it bigger too. That's very strange. Unique, I would say. his health and stuff is so low, though. Boop. Let's just go ahead and do this one. I don't like the fact that his strength is so low, and his vitality, though. That sucks. It also sucks that vitality is on the opposite side of intelligence. Skip to like 89 minutes in if you want to get past character customization, because I'll be here for like 49 hours. I look like Winnie the Pooh a bit. Oh, Piglet. I don't know how to talk like Winnie the Pooh, actually. Kind of like that. Oh, God. He's a spooky man. Alright, YOLO. I say YOLO, but I'm going to be playing the entire game as this character, so I kind of want to make sure it's, you know... I hate this. It's giving me so much, like, the difference between 10 vitality and... Or, sorry, from 10 intellect up to 53. But not zero vitality, but very low. But at the same time, I can get armor to increase, not my vitality, but I'll take less damage. But I don't know if I can get any abilities that will increase my intellect. So that actually, get that to 50, yeah, 50, 60. He's a unique fella. Genetic code E2CNPQD4KN. That's really neat that there's different codes, so you could be like, hey bro, this is my exact character. Try it for yourself.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Oh, wow. I have no clue. Oh, it's like changing the color too. That like deep red is pretty cool looking. I kind of want to just do it in the middle. Just do 6 for everything. It's weird because it shows the resistances down at the bottom right, and there's one that says 0%. I wonder what that is. Corruption, maybe? Yeah, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it like this.
Choose your first style.
What? Why would they put it like this and not just give you a list? I don't like that. Oh, I like that one though. Or wait. This is weird. I'm not a fan of the way that they did this specifically. I wish it gave me a list. I guess I kind of get what they're going for, but not really a fan. Because it's almost like, what if I miss one? What if I skim right past one that I really enjoy or would really like, you know? I think I'm going to go with the one at the top, though. It looked really cool. That one's not that bad either, though. There's a lot to this, though, which I really appreciate. He's like a raccoon boy. Wait, what was the other one that I just saw that I said was nice? I don't know anymore. It's gone. It's gone forever. That one, I think it was. So what is this even like? It looks like it does slightly adjust it too, which is so weird. Or no, it's just like awkwardly changing on its own. That's very strange. No. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Really wish there was a list. Really, really wish there was a list.
Pick your main color.
Oh, beautiful. What? Do like just black? It's too basic. It's kind of hard to see. Can I... Okay, so that's primary. It doesn't really seem like that would be the primary, but whatever.
Choose your detail color.
The detail color. See, that's kind of cool. But would it look better all white and a black stripe? I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of like a brownish. Could just make him sort of gray instead of so dark.
Pick your main color. Choose your detail
that,
color.
and then this. No, I don't. It's just so bland. It's so bloody bland, mate. There's no excitement to it. None whatsoever.
Pick your main color.
Pick your main color. It's all just so... It's too much. And it's honestly, I don't know if it's just because he's kind of shiny or what the deal is, but it's... I don't know, I'm not a huge fan.
Choose your detail color.
It's all super white.
Pick a class.
A class?
Commander. Deadeye.
Bro,
Commando.
what?
Deadeye.
Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside law and society values. I'm assuming I'm probably going to go towards Psy-Freak.
Commando.
Commando is trained as an operative of an elite special operations force. Commandos are used to working in smaller teams.
Saboteur.
Let's see what Saboteur is. He looks kind of cool. Saboteur is a cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness. That's cool.
Sentinel.
Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect a house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma.
Saboteur.
I didn't even look at the stuff at the bottom either. Twin silver grip, melee dual wield skill, equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons and dual wield them.
Psy-Freak.
Psy-Freak. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna go for. Sparkball and Megamind. So it says Psy-Freaks are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations. They're usually outcasts on the fringe of society. To shoot a Sparkball, press down the input you have bound the ability to. It'll make you throw the ball in the direction you're facing, inflicting damage to the enemy you hit. Key energy regen is increased by 20%.
Commando, Saboteur.
I don't know, the idea of dual wielding kind of sounds sick, and I kind of like the way he looks. And dodge energy cost is reduced by 20 as well. And it gives him a I kind of like just the way he in general looks as well. Like his fur pattern and everything goes with this pretty decently.
Pick your main color. Choose your fur style. Choose a genetic. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic. Pick a class. Saboteur. Pick a
Wait,
Psy-Freak.
no, I want
Saboteur.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Saboteur chosen.
Saboteur. Yeah, I think I'm cool with this little fella. This little weasel boy.
Sounds good.
I'm glad you agree. Alright, now that we've done that, give me just a moment here. Just gotta reply to a few texts. Let's go. I know this is very exciting, huh? Alright. Exit, close, exit.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Can't go back that way. Oh, movement's interesting. It seems like... Maybe I need to turn the brightness down on my TV? I don't know what's going on here. Hold on a second. It seems very, in the distance. It's like... I don't even know how to explain it. Oh, not the contrast. Brightness. Maybe I need to turn the brightness in the game down? I mean, I can't even... It's definitely barely visible, but turning it up is just going to make it look worse. Okay, that's too dark. It looked better, though, actually. Just a wee bit too dark. So maybe here. No, because if I'm turning the brightness on my TV, then it's counteracting what I'm doing here. Yeah, again, it looks kind of washed out. I don't know what the deal is here. I'm just gonna keep going. It's honestly really bothering me though.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Okay.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark red as in strength and power. Color me light blue for freedom and loyalty.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
No, probably not.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with.
Yes,
Why
I
would
agree.
you change your mind?
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart. Sometimes a thought is just a thought. In the end, it's the way you act that counts.
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end. Eventually, it'll be my way or the highway.
Damn, homeboy got yeeted. I'm going left. My aura is somewhat dark. Interesting, I wonder...
Guess left can be right, sometimes.
Ha! That's what I sound like, huh? Looks safe. How does this look on the stream, actually? Why is my quality so low? 144p? 720, 60 frames, please. It still kind of looks washed out on the stream, too. What's up with that? Okay, I'm gonna just say screw what the game is telling me. No, let's meet in the middle at like... Yeah, it's just 50, 50, 50, 50. Alright. Is that Butt Stallion over there? Okay, that looks much better on stream. It looks way brighter on my TV, honestly, but that's all that matters, is that the stream looks good. Why is this stuck through my
Stories
sock?
of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Butt Stallion. Man-eater's meat? I hate taking a drink out of a cup or glass when it has ice that's like super small. It's like, I just want the liquid.
Do you
Get that
remember
ice out
the
of my
beast
mouth.
that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget?
I've forgotten.
You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Was this game like... Oh shit. A foo roll? What's up then? Wait, feathers white? What is that? Mark 2? Oh, I have guns. Yarr! What? Whoa! Okay, so it kind of slowed down time when I did that. Let's see. Panther sweep. Get wrecked, son. trying to go, bro? Let's go, son. Parry. Get wrecked. You're garbage. Dog water. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you dodge into an attack and it does a different attack. Rabbit's Fury, huh?
You better make a run for it.
Wow!
This is not
Make
the
a run
time
for it.
or place to end this story.
Okay. Why did it show me as the other character initially then? Why didn't it like let me do character customization first? Wouldn't that have made more sense? Wouldn't that have made more sense in the Biomutant universe? That's the theme song. Biomutant! Biomutant! Can't you see he's a biomutant? Let me hear you applaud. He is more than a biomutant. He's a shiny golden god. This is loading quite a bit. I guess that was just kind of the tutorial area, so it's probably loading a much more open world. Cranberry juice. I think it's actually cran raspberry. The eternal loading screen. Brought to you in part with Biomutant.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
When it comes. Wow! Is that gonna like blow up this whole area? Escape the explode. Oh, okay. I wanted to like see the actual explosion, you know? Wait. The little flashlight is cool. Is that the... It's the little bug I'm using as a light. Pew Pew Bosk... How do you say that? Boskspraka. Boskspraka. Okay, so left on the D-pad is ranged weapons. You can make up to 8 ranged weapons favorites, so you're going to get a lot of weapons in this, apparently. Clencher Stabby. Okay, melee weapons as well. Very unique, very unique. I didn't, I mean, I don't really know anything about this game, like I said before, but I guess I didn't think you'd be able to get a ton of weapons. Oh, this place is sketchy.
The
But then,
predator
who
isn't
am I to
the
judge?
only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Did those just hatch? Evolution gone wrong. Move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards an enemy to target them with ranged attacks. To reload your ranged weapon, press R1. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, and performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat. Crusty there. Ow. I don't have like a special or anything. Ow! He knocked me out of the air. Get wrecked, scrub. You're garbage. No lock on? Okay. Okay, so carrying is cool.
That'll
what
teach
the-
you.
Get wrecked, noob. assuming it's supposed to be dark in here. It's not very dark on my screen. Looks decent on the, actually, if I look at this direction, what's it look like on stream? That's not terrible. Auto brightness control? Oh, it's off, that's why. I could have just done that to begin with. Okay, so we'll put the brightness back at... Go back, go here, auto brightness. Yeah, it's probably a little more so what it's supposed to look like. So I'm wondering if this was kind of meant for PlayStation 5. I don't know if I already said that or if I just thought it. Explore Bunker 101. Again, though, like, not knowing what to expect, it's super dark now. Sketchy. That actually is probably what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so if I have it like that... Whoa. Damn it, my menu's open right now, hold on. On the TV. So this has adjusted the brightness until the image is barely visible. I literally can't see it at all on my screen right now. I'm gonna go off of what the stream is showing, which it looks like probably around 50% is when it's. There's a delay, obviously, so sorry about that. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. What's this then? An ammo box, huh? Who made this game? Oh wait, an electric module, so a weapon add-on. You found a weapon special effect add-on attached to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. For as long as the ammo lasts. Like, so this runs out, or I just have to reload and then I can keep using it? Okay. I'll equip it, I guess. To attach the special effect add-on, select it through the consumable quick menu. Which you do by holding up on the D-pad. Yeah, that's not doing anything. I'm holding up on the D-pad and it's not doing anything. Cool. Maybe it's because I already equipped it? I don't know. Can I sheath my weapon? Thank you. Probably have to go that way, so let's see if we can we'll open this and then check the door, I guess. Can help heal you. Health does not automatically regenerate in combat, excuse me. Okay. A health patch, okay. You can use a bandage by holding the quick select menu input and selecting it. Oh, now it shows it. Okay. Can you climb the chain? No, let's check this out first. Oh, a toilet I could do something with. I saw that. So wait, is this supposed to... Because there's like chairs and desks and all this stuff. I'm just kind of realizing it. I'm assuming there was some sort of like nuclear fallout. Oh god, I just noticed his legs. Oh, the way they bend. Oh god. Hey, a health pack in the doo-doo portal. The doo-doo portal. Again, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm not sure if this game kind of just looks like shit, or if it was like downgraded substantially
One hand after the other.
from the PlayStation 5 version to the PS4 version. Because it really doesn't look that good. Like, it's pretty, the colors are pretty and stuff like that, but from a texture aspect, a lot of this is pretty crusty. Also, the movement's a little bit weird. I don't really... I can't put my finger on it. I don't know how to explain it exactly. I'm just getting used to it, though, so... It's less sensitive, I guess. I thought that said parving. Parrying. Remember to parry enemy attacks. When the enemy attacks and you see lightning bolts flashing above their heads, that's when you press L1.
The oil sludge is everywhere.
What the fuck is that?
It
Whoa!
only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with
New environment.
Evolution has its ways.
Get wrecked, son. You're garbage.
Cutting edge.
Cutting edge. Get wrecked.
Shot.
Whoa! I do wish I could kind of like aim or slow the camera down a little bit while I'm trying to aim. I guess there's a very little, very minor auto lock. Come at me, bro. Oh, can't parry that. You're nothing. You're garbage. Oh! Okay, alright, that's pretty cool. Fallen enemies can often be looted for healing items. Find a highlighted fallen enemy and press triangle. Yeah. That's it though? Just... They don't drop like items or weapons and stuff? Ooh. He's got the jitterbug. Jitterbug. Ah! Come on, developers. Again, I don't know who... I'm talking a lot of shit on this game. I don't know who made this. I don't know if this is... like, if they're a well-known company or anything. I didn't really... When it was starting up, I didn't pay attention to the devs. What do you think happens if I jump right in there? Probably nothing. I probably die, actually, so I'm not going to try it. Yeah, I am. Oh! That's how I sprint. Oh. Okay, so it's kind of like a... You start to sink in it. And then you die. Good to know, though. Good to see how it works and everything. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, scheisse. I'll be right back. Alright, so note to self, don't die because the loading screens take an eternity. Again, I'm really thinking that this was, like, desperately meant to be played on a PS5. I'm so coffee today. Coffee today. Is it black? What? The coffee. Is it black? What does that have to do with anything? Oh my gosh. Well, I like the way you said black. I know I'm currently AFK. I'm on my headset, but more like AFC, away from controller. Am I right? I have been having like a lot of gripes so far with this game, but at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of good things as well. Um, when I actually got this from GameFly, I got a 30-day or a month free subscription, so I was like, you know what, why not? I'd like to try out Biomutant. Been hearing about it for a long time, might as well check it out. I like open world games, open world RPGs and stuff like that, so figured it'd be pretty cool. I was on GameFly though, and I was reading some of the reviews on it. Most of them were decent. Some of them said it got a little repetitious. But there was one person that said it's a little slow at the beginning, but there's a point in the story, not too far in, that you get like an item or some abilities or something that make everything like, I don't know, just a lot more enjoyable. So maybe once you start unlocking some more stuff, it'll get super sweet, man. Like super totally sweet. Alright, one sec. Okay, no more distractions, I promise. Look at the way that foliage is moving. That's like some Witcher Wild Hunt wind right there. I like how you can see through the door on the right. Heard something in here. Yep, more enemies. Tell me that can blow up. Hell yeah. Whoa! The fact that you have to reload is really interesting to me. Ow. The explosion was in the way. I couldn't see the lightning bolts. Wow! Straight murked me. Okay. Second battle's getting a little more... I can blow it up in his hands. That's great. Let's go, son. What? Which one of you wants it? Oh. Oh, okay. Rude. I wonder if I can, like, can I do some sort of charged attack, maybe? You want to throw another one of those at me, big boy? Ow! Oh! Oh! Dude, this guy's kicking my ass. Oh, that was sick. I went underneath him. That was super dope. What's his name? Rockaboo.
Running low.
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
It's okay, though.
That feels better.
What was that right there? It went all like slow-mo, like he was going to do a finishing attack or something, and then it didn't do anything. This guy scares me. His teeth. Freaking me out, man. Energy pack? Huh. Sweet meat. That's gross. What is this? Clink and plank? I appreciate the way that you can bump into shit and hit stuff. I do like that. Get out of the pump hub. I'm gonna get that. It's gonna be in the Pornhub text. I'm gonna get it on a shirt. Just says pump hub. Toxinol Tunnel Tour. There are a lot of silly words in this game. Go. Got a lot of stamina. What the hell is that? Okay, Iron Wall. Shielder. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Alright. What's up, dude? There's multiple. Oh, he's a tall one. I don't know what he's doing. It's freaking me out. Come over here. Ah, nerd.
Bang,
Oh!
bang.
Dude, this guy's... I love the way that you slide between their legs like that. That's awesome.
Chop, chop.
Takes a while to reload. Level up! Cool, so you do level up stuff. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in the Wong Fu, and perks menu. To go to the menu, press the options button. You really are Super Saiyan lesbian. Alright, so all the big guys drop stuff, it seems. Oh, this guy had something too. Confectalicious.
Small things for your big ideas.
He sounds familiar. The announcer sounds familiar, or the narrator, rather. We have a map. Okay, so I'm just like... Damn, okay, so I'm in this little tiny structure right now, and it's gonna... Okay, it's gonna open up into this big-ass world. Okay, wow. The Cluppy Dunes. Mushy Mosh Maya. The Yerp Fields. The Fnacky Leaves. The... What is it? The Nupstone. The Nupstonies. Nupstonies. Surfer Pelagio. The Whereabouts. And the Dead Zone. Increasing attributes. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So the starting stuff doesn't matter at all. I could have literally just made him look like literally just what I want him to look like, and it would be fine. Oh, I thought that it was... I thought that... I really hope that it doesn't change him. Like, change the look of him. I went for intelligence, but honestly I'm leaning towards strength now at this point, so I think I'm going to beef this up. I haven't used anything that uses intellect yet, so... And honestly, just going up by 10 each, it's a decent amount.
Reflexed.
Strength. Reflexed. I'm sorry, what? You'll earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Okay. So there's different things that you could do. Basic range maneuvers, super Wong Fu. Select the weapon type. I can fight unarmed. That's kind of cool. I'm always dual wielding currently though, so. Unstoppable pig. Okay, cool. So you'll get triangle attacks. Okay, okay. This is a special attack. Hitting an enemy with it will flip up one Super Wong Fu icon. This game makes me feel like I'm speaking a different language. That looked pretty cool, though. Can't wait to try it out. It's like Star Wars. How is it? This is literally... okay, whatever. Let's see what the ranged ones are. Dual wield guns, gotta get that over just a single pistol. Rifles, automatic rifles, and shotguns. Shotguns actually might be the way to go, because if I'm gonna be like dipping in and out of combat, sort of. I'm still pretty squishy, but Okay, what was it? I didn't know I could do that. Dodge and shoot cool. Finish your melee chain by firing a gun. No. Definitely close combat. What is unarmed? The Phantom Paw. Honestly, in this type of game, he's straight up doing kung fu, so it makes sense to not attack with a weapon, because he could just beat your ass with his fists and feet. That looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so does that. What? That's so cool. Blow noose? What even? Finish a ranged attack with a strong cartwheel kick. Interesting. That's honestly really neat. What about one-handed stuff? The Death Rake. Drunken Ant. It's just like a... You can use any type of melee weapon, but you need to learn and unlock special attacks for a weapon type in order to be able to use it to activate the Super Wung Fu state. I kind of want to go unarmed, honestly. I feel like I would do way less damage though, so it's not like viable. I'm sure I'd like to learn the Wung Fu. Once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to combine them to reach the Super Wung Fu state. Cool, main cool. Tell me, there's all these perks I could have purchased. Loot chance is increased. I feel like that doesn't... Your loot chance is increased with 10%? Shouldn't it be your loot chance is increased by 10%? Use after a successful special attack to replenish some of your energy. Okay. Saboteur. Dodge energy cost is reduced by 20%. Dodge distance is increased by 20%. That's pretty cool. Movement speed in combat. Armor is increased while dodging or in the air. There's some cool perks. In this section, you can change equipment and weapons. The circle icons represent a part of the body that can be geared up with equipment found or bought from vendors. Your favorites can be saved in the Outfits menu. I can get face stuff. Sort your gear according to different stats. Scrap gear with triangle. Okay. Doesn't look too bad up close. The character... Oh, I should have tried to make Conquer from Conquer's Bad Fur Day. That would have been great. A hood jacket? There's literally no hood on this jacket. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Just make him run around like a Looney Tunes character. Dude, their legs are so weird. I'm okay with the color combination, though. I like it. I think he looks decent. Can I get like a backpack or something? Consume. 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 What did that say? Automation? This is the outfits menu where you can create and save different gear setups. Okay. Oh, automaton. I'm an idiot. So it's a little robot dude. Look how like it looks like he's like not moving smoothly. Like he has stuttery frames. Okay, so flashlight. There's different things you can get. A health injector, a glider, a turret. Hell yeah. And a boost of some sort. What about the appearance? I don't have any other appearances for him yet, which makes sense. Alright, let's go. Automaton. This way, though. The correct way. Oh, man.
An emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
A crowbar. I'm just thinking about Conker's Bad Fur Day now. If they made... Damn, that would be Microsoft. I'd have to get a PC. Because I'm not going to get an Xbox. Just not interested. I don't have enough friends that play Xbox games to like validate purchasing one. I don't really have anything against it. I had the Xbox and the Xbox 360. The 360 was the last Xbox console I owned, though. Alright, so... what does the touchpad do? Does that bring the map up? Oh, cool. Okay, so I understand that there's gear. There we go. Tools. I thought this was going to be used as a weapon. Okay. Old World Claw Bar. It's a crowbar, you stupid animals. Oh, that's why they called this the New World. Because something did happen. So there was... I really hope it gets into like the lore. Like, yeah, there's literally a truck over here too. So we're on Earth. Unless this is way in the future and like humans colonized another planet. But I think humans were initially here. Like that right there? Holy crust, Batman. It's just... it's not consistent. And that's what bothers me. My character, like the graphics on the character, the fabric on his jacket, everything, looks great. And then you see something like this, and it's like, whoa. But then I guess if you think about it, if you actually get close to a lot of this stuff, it's all pretty crusty. So that's just the game. That's just what it is.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
A claw bar. Is that what it's talking about by QuickTime events? Because if I can automate just stuff like that, I'd have no problem with that.
Whoa.
Just if it's actually something skill-based.
It's time to find a way out of this place.
The
No,
way he
really, I
fell.
mean it.
Look at his teeth. Ow. Can I? Nope, no dodging in midair. Interesting though. If you press circle in midair at any point, he dodges or he rolls as soon as he hits the ground. Huh. Alright, so there's going to be some platforming elements. I'm also getting much more used to the way it controls. A lot of games, you could just do the left stick in circles as quickly as possible, and they would just do like a vortex. But this, you gotta kind of give it time.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Don't want to get absorbed then, huh? Special attacks. You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input while it's shown will trigger your special attack. Cool, good to know, but these things are trying to kill me right now. Get wrecked. Ow, dickhead. Get wrecked, son. You're garbage. Ow. It like lagged there. Do you guys see that? Call of Duty, it's lagging. That's the only reason I'm doing that.
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice, baby. Bioblobs. You absorbed a bioblob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bioblobs by defeating morks and finding containers at various places in the world. Morks. You can use your bioblobs to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutations part of the menu. Why am I yawning? What is happening right now? Probably because I haven't eaten anything but 2 wings today. That's probably the reason. If I were to take a wild guess. That's gross. Destroy it. That's cool. I like that attack. Oh! Nice, so there will be hidden stuff. I like secrets. A health patch is not what I was anticipating, but I'm sure once we're out in the actual world, we'll find some better stuff. Go to the Mutations tab to unlock psi powers, biogenetics, and upgrade your resistances. Aura, somewhat dark. Somewhat dark aura means a lack of capacity for morally right or wrong behavior. Wait, you'll have a separate score as a child, and the choices you make in those dialogues will affect how characters remember you as a child. Interesting. Wait, what is... Oh, interesting. Psi powers. Blaze. Oh, you need psi points for stuff like this. Okay, so that's something totally different. Resistance uses bio points, but it's plus 10% too. So if you actually get these up to 100%, does that mean you're like immune to that type of damage? Well, the more it costs to upgrade it, though, each time you do. Okay. Vile Bile. It says it'll make you spew toxic slush in the direction you're facing. It's weird that they're doing it in the air each time instead of showing you what it can do from the ground as well. Small humanoid enemy would hit. Oh, while infected, enemies will attack their allies instead of you. That's pretty cool. I wonder how long they stay infected. That's actually really cool. Fungi. Ooh. Interesting. Raid wisps. That's pretty cool. It does radioactive damage. Mucus bubble. Ew. Mud punch. Well, that's dope. Yeah! Be cool if he like slammed into him, knocked them all down like a pinball. I think I'm gonna get this moth mouth thing though, because if it makes enemies fight for me, that's dope.
More powers for you.
That was just one power, bud. Square, I guess? To use an ability, press the button it's bound to while pressing and holding L2. Okay. That's why they don't let you aim with L2. Makes sense. Oh, it brings it up too. Can I... Hold on a second. Where's the interface? There we go. Comic book effects on or off. That's cool that they give you the option to do that. Can I make it like super small? Like, ha! I'll make it a little bit bigger than that. Can I just, okay, 2 up. Doesn't actually see. God, I really wish I could put that, like, oh, I have a compass at the bottom left. I didn't even realize that, honestly. I wish I could move, whatever that is, the D-pad on the right side of the screen. I wish I could move that down, and I wish I could move the quest up. Oh, excuse me. I'm a gross man. Let's try 95. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Save that for later.
Just be glad there's a rope.
That's not a rope, so... Don't know, actually, maybe they do call that rope. What if they don't know what actual rope is? Ooh, I gotta be able to get over there, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. I appreciate the platforming. Definitely like it. Jumped a little too soon there, yep. This game is growing on me. I kind of started it up and I was like, oh, this is what I rented. But no, it's growing on me, definitely. Okay, so I don't know if I can actually, let's try it. There we go. A healing item. So lame. Oh well. I don't know why I just double tap triangle to open that door. Going down, down, down. I don't really care about this area. All I'm getting is like health items, and I don't care about exploring until I actually get out into the world. What is this? A UFO?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Interesting. I do actually really like the backstory, the lore in this. It's... See, then the rust looks good. Oh, and you walk up to something and he puts his hands up. That's always welcome, too. The game's definitely growing on me. I feel like the imperfections are being lost with the things that I'm finding that I actually enjoy. Oh, you found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Switch the node with left stick. Rotate with L1 and R1. Okay, so I need to... So there's 3 that I need... I'm confused. Okay, no. Okay. Damn it, wrong way. Makes sense, though. Why would I do that?
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh, there you have it. I'm a professional gamer.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big
cool.
apocalypse eons ago. But it's clear
How long
the
is an
world
eon?
wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem.
Okay, well, I do not want to go
world
near
as
the
they
ocean
knew
then.
it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
So that guy was just narrating, but that was just like a slideshow of a couple slides? Like, for my character, that's all he saw? Or is he hearing this, like... Is he freaking out? Does he have some sort of, like, animal instinct and he's able to hear this narrator
The sound
talking?
of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing.
Pew, pew.
It's coming from behind that door.
What's behind the door? I'm
A
scared.
warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
I should probably shoot it then. Huh?
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make
Boy,
them
that was
count.
hard.
There you go.
I'm a gamer? It's really funny and like surprising to me that that nobody's checked out the stream yet, surprisingly. Surprisingly. Typically like somebody will hop in and just leave after like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. That usually happens several times per stream if somebody doesn't join and say what's up or anything. So I'm just surprised in general because that's been happening recently and this is such a new game. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. Stunned enemy has stars. Yeah, I know that.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Dude, that thing is creepy as shit. Get wrecked, noobs!
One down.
One down.
Slash damage. Well placed.
Didn't even see that pop up. Okay. Get wrecked. Alright, those attacks actually do a decent amount. Don't babe. Unstoppable.
Flash the slash.
Flash
You can make something from that. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're really creepy looking. Not to be mean or anything, but you kind of are probably most likely definitely going to give me nightmares. So it says to talk to the wheeled one over there, but there's a rope. That goes way up there, though. Let's go talk to this guy first. Look at me, I'm an animal. Look at me. Look at my hooves. Look at my hooves. A new friend, an old friend. You're saying that because of his age? Oh, this dude looks gross.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
I was just a child.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
A facial scar. Sorry, I was distracted. Child could have been anyone with the evil fled with the mark. To remember the past.
How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
I mean, I've seen it. I saw it at the beginning of the game. Dialog settings. By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings, and then accessibility. Talk to best before. A new friend. Oh, now, okay, now I'm a kid. I see. Why does it make like, am I gonna be like super tiny? Oh yeah, check out this badass martial arts shit. I'm a martial artist, Daddy, look at me. Look at how many flips I can do. Look at my hooves. Look at how cute I am. No. I can't take that guy seriously for one damn second.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares, honestly.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love.
Can I pause it, or is it going to skip it? Oh, I can't do anything. Okay.
He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
The what now?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I'm thinking that this might be more of an indie game, like maybe not a high budget indie game, like high budget, obviously not a AAA title budget. But nobody talks except for the narrator. So they probably only have like maybe 5 voice actors, if even that, because everybody else just kind of does that.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
An excellent source.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay. Dude, this fool's massive. Superhero landing. Alright, where you at, No? I'm gonna rustle your grass.
You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
I just like smashed his
The
home.
Nono's ki
What do you
energy
mean?
is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
What Pensai?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna have to get a new mic at some point. Damn it. Swooped.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
Open up my... What's the temp out like outside? Seems cooler outside than inside. Turn my fan on real quick, my house fan. I'll be back in a moment. That cat's adorable. And I don't care who knows it. Alright. How many does it need?
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
12 months. That's funny. So 20 years.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
I'm assuming it's going to do a ton of flashbacks like this. Can I swim? Sweet. Oh, please tell me that's not how I swim as an adult. Oh. Alright, so don't go in liquids. Oh, at least this loading time was faster. Hey, it was a shortcut, see? I did that on purpose. You guys thought I was just making a mistake. Good lord. All that from one no-no?
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
She only cares about Wang Fu.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined.
My Muma. They're talking about my Muma.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
You're telling me that's the same guy?
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
The Jumbo Puff?
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
There's definitely something moving on the map over there and there.
Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is
Porky
almost
Puff.
done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
How can I defeat the World Eaters?
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
The net. The net of destiny. Rarity 0. But it's abnormal. Does that mean good? This guy scares me. You are not pretty to look at, my good sir. Alright, I've been streaming for a while. I need to order some food, or make some food, or something to do with food in my belly. So I'm going to take care of that, and then I'll definitely stream more of this. I don't know how long it is, actually, but I'm going to try to beat it before I send it back. But yeah. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And all that other stuff out there. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.